recording?
Yeah.
Okay, pick up a microphone. It's face down on the Bruh, if only people can see and hear some of the shit that is said right before these microphones turn on.
That's a fact.
Oh no, man. Are we bad people?
Nah. We critique music. That is what this podcast is mostly for. That is what a whole segment of this podcast is. It's like, that's what it's for. Reviewing music and critiquing music.
Yeah.
So, I don't feel bad for how I feel about none of this.
I got some cotton on my mic.
But we do put good music on this show. We advocate for great
There's a
music.
feather on my mic, bro. I got pillows with real feathers in them, and that shit be getting all over the fucking place. It be feathers on my neck and shit. Them shits be poking me. No homo. It be feathers. And don't get pillows with feathers. Get pillows that's cotton or memory foam. Thank me later,
Memory
my
foam pillows are great.
Anyway, we ain't here to talk about pillows. We here to talk about the recent release from prison. Well, not really that. Who gives a fuck about that? The recent release of, what's the new track called? Gooba. Of a new track doing record numbers on the internet.
2 million viewers on Instagram Live.
Live.
Broke the record from Tory Lanez with 301,000 when he was doing the quarantine booty party, Megan Thee Stallion, having everybody up there doing what they do. 301 million. 6ix9ine broke that.
301,000.
301,000. I mean, he broke it.
Yeah, 2 million views. Anyway, I mean, of course, he was gonna have all them viewers up there. People want to see what the hell he gonna have to say about what he's done.
That's a fact.
You know, I didn't watch that bullshit, but
I watched it.
I didn't see it, but I saw it.
I caught the little ending of it. I really went back and I listened to it too. I mean, he was really just trying to justify why he did it, basically.
Bruh. With that being said, let's just get into it. 6ix9ine is back out. He released a new song. Sound like every other fucking song he's ever made.
148 million views in 6 days. It had like 50 million in like the first few hours though.
But with that being said, let's get into it. He started talking all of this shit about how he was breaking YouTube records and breaking the internet and nothing. That one song, what's that song called? Despacito?
Nah, that's
nigga, if you ain't doing them type of numbers, you ain't breaking shit. That song got like 6 billion views, my nigga.
Nah, he got one with 1 bill. That BB got 1 billion. BB got 1 billion views on what's the name? YouTube.
But
so
then
he getting
that by 6, and that's what Despacito.
I mean, but he's still getting that recognition. I mean, he broke the record for the most views, bro.
When? How?
The most views on what's the name?
On Instagram?
Yeah. Despacito got 6.7 billion views.
Bro, that's you ain't. Motherfucking rappers be making boasts without even. They be making boasts without even checking the facts, bro. He be talking about. I don't even know if this nigga got a platinum album yet. He might by now off of streams, but I don't know if he does. You can't be the biggest artist in the world with no platinum albums. Maybe you can in this day and age.
Yeah, you can be the biggest with.
But to me,
a few followers for real.
You can't be the biggest artist in the world with no platinum albums, my nigga. You gotta have and this is in platinum albums in a day and age where motherfuckers don't have to buy your album, nigga. My fucking phone service gave me Apple Music for free. I don't even have to pay to listen to these niggas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's all about that digital.
Sprint is giving Tidal to niggas for free. I don't have to pay one single dime over my normal phone bill that I was paying without Apple Music being included. Mm-hmm. to listen to this shit, so I could really just give you streams for free. Niggas was having platinum albums and motherfucker had to get up,
go to the store,
and purchase your shit for $15 each. Let alone Wu-Tang Forever is a double album. That shit sold like 8 or 9 million copies, and that shit cost $30. Mm-hmm. That shit still costs $30 if you want to buy the physical copy. Because it's a double CD. It's the same way with All Eyes on Me by Tupac and Life After Death by Biggie. Them is 10. That's 3 10 million selling albums right there. That sold 10 million copies at $30 fucking each. But if you can't even get niggas to fucking freely stream your shit to a platinum album, you shut up with this biggest artist in the world bullshit, please.
He back saying he king of New York.
Bruh, if New York want their king, if he the rap king, but you know, the rules is different now. So let's get into it. That was the perfect segue. You brought us right to it. We needed to start at. Mm-hmm. How you feel about the situation that's going on now where he was basically welcomed back with open arms after just snitching, which is supposed to be against hip-hop rules?
It's mostly just rap has changed. Like, it's not really like back in the 90s where you got Ice Cube. Like, I mean, it's just different. You can see how much rap has changed just by looking at the artists themselves. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, I knew he was going to come back and release platinum. I mean, well, not platinum, but I knew he was going to come back and make a killing.
Probably going to go platinum.
I knew he was going to come back and make a killing. I knew he was going to do all this.
I mean, we said it before.
Because he don't have to come back and portray no image like that. All he got to do is come back and drop a song that sound the same.
That's the thing. He was portraying the image, talking about how he'll shoot niggas and shit in this song.
I mean, that's what he still going to be famous for. He still got to make that sound in music. So, I mean, I knew nothing more going to happen to him. They releasing his houses, but I don't think nobody got the nuts to really do nothing to him now, especially right now because being how close it is to him getting out. He's still hot. Like, ain't nobody about to mess with him.
Well, he was hot the whole time.
He was hot in prison.
The nigga was captivating audiences no matter what he did because everything he did was such to the extreme, right? Mm-hmm. When he was out, he was doing all type of stupid shit and trolling people. Everything to the extreme, putting hits out on people, having people. Well, that's the same thing as putting a hit out on somebody. Yeah, but like doing this shit on camera, around cameras, thinking that nothing could come of it. Talking about making it his business to make enemies with every fucking so-called hood. Talking about I ain't gonna check in here, I ain't gonna check in there, all that bullshit, and then. To the other extreme, when all the shit hit the fan, he came in the fucking courtroom, sat up there with his hand on his chin, looking comfortable as ever, looking like he was in a big ass plush lazy boy recliner, and told on everybody. That's to the extreme. People gonna be interested in that. Mm-hmm. That's the modern day OJ shit. When I was a little ass kid, everybody in America was watching to see if OJ was going to get convicted of stabbing his wife in the neck.
And everybody was looking to see was he going to get all this time for the RICO.
Mm-hmm. Everybody was looking to see if he was going to get off, how much he was going to tell, bruh. Everybody was looking to see. He told it all. Yeah, he told it all. My mind just don't go there. His mind went there. Right? Mm-hmm. My mind don't go there after going through what he went through. Because he had valid reasons to do his course of actions because this is his character. His character is to snitch. Because that's what he did. My mind wouldn't go there if people had tried to kidnap me, rob me, or if somebody fucked my baby mama or whatever and I really gave a damn because knowing me, if I broke up with the bitch, I wouldn't care who she was fucking. As long as that person won't fucking my kid.
Right. But see, that's where it was going. He was saying that's the reason that he snitched. He was like, They was stealing my money. Tried to have me killed. Tried to, like, he was just saying, like, they tried to have me killed.
Yeah, that.
Messing with his baby mama. Mm-hmm. And all that. So he was just on the live trying to really justify his reasoning.
Man, he wasn't trying to justify a damn thing. He was just telling you why he did it. He didn't give a fuck if you liked it or not. Justifying it is trying to...
He getting bread to really not... He don't care.
Now, my mind would have went to... Oh, it's time to murder those motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. After them niggas kidnapped me, somebody would have came up dead. Mm-hmm. That's what my mind would have went, and I wouldn't be out free getting paid all this money like he is, cause I'll be locked up for killing them hoe ass niggas. That's what it would have been if it was me, but I'm not him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it ain't even that I'm so gangster or whatever that I'm that no snitching, because I ain't in the streets. But if you do something to me, my nigga, like that, you got to go. Because you might try it again. So I'm going to take you the fuck on out. You know what I'm saying?
I see where you coming from, though.
So,
but he wasn't going to kill nobody.
Well, can we say he wasn't going to kill nobody? He tried to kill people. He tried to have people killed, which is just as good as killing them in the eyes of the law.
In the eyes of the law, yeah, but I don't know. I don't really think 6ix9ine was really.
Right, if you willing to put motion, if you really to put the motions or put somebody being killed into motion, then you were killer, right? Them motherfuckers wouldn't have been shooting at Chief Keef if he didn't tell them to. You know what I'm saying?
That is a fact.
But so to me, he's a killer. Or he was willing to be a killer, you know what I'm saying?
I think he just figured he was really untouchable. Mm-hmm. He got so much money, so much power, and they was making him really feel like he was untouchable. But realistically, I don't really think he was putting forth motion, because I'm pretty sure he thought he won't go get caught. But when he snitched, it really showed who he was.
I mean, yeah, of course it did. He didn't. The thing I can respect about him, because I'm not in shit on 6ix9ine mode. I'm not. The thing I can respect about him is he made no bones about snitching.
Yeah.
He said, fuck it. I did it. He came back. Let's segue into talking about this fucking terrible song he put out. What do you think about the song?
I don't know. It's a 6ix9ine song. He made something that people are gonna love.
I don't think even people give a fuck about the song. I think they care about the spectacle of himself.
I mean, yeah. I seen a lot of people saying that it was good, though. I seen a lot of people saying that they liked the 6ix9ine song. It was good. It was this, that. And then I seen a lot of people saying, like, it's the message behind it. Like, the girls are in those colored suits because they supposed to be the Ninja Turtles, and he's the Rat, a.k.a. Master Splinter.
Probably. But,
so, I mean, it was some...
I'm just talking about the song, not the video, per se. But, you think these...
Big Mad, talking about Meek Mill, talking about how he ratted, came back to a bag.
You know what I'm saying?
He's using the rat, like...
as a promotional tool.
Yeah.
Do you think... This is the thing. Do you think this song would people would be saying this shit go hard if it was just the random Joe Blow who made it?
Like, if he didn't make this song, then it wouldn't be good. If nobody would like it, because I don't think anybody would like any of 6ix9ine music if it won't 6ix9ine making it.
But the thing about it is 6ix9ine got his start from that 14, what's that shit? What's that, 14 what? The Poles song.
14
6ix9ine Poles. If he wasn't on that, because nobody gave a fuck about the music he was making before that came out. Mm-hmm. Got to start on that, and he capitalized on it with with the blood gang imagery with the Gummo shit, right? And ever since then, he been making the same formulaic pieces of shit music. Ever since that shit happened, right? I know you was talking about Ain't BB the song that's in Spanish?
Yeah.
That shit has probably got all them views on YouTube because of the artist that's featured on it.
Yeah, and well.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard of him through other people that I know that's Spanish before there was ever a 6ix9ine, and those people go hard behind they fucking music. But they pack out shows. The shit that we never heard of that ain't even on our radar is millions of copies sold. Mm-hmm. And that shit ain't even American like. So having that guy on the song is probably a big push to those billion views. But this new song that 6ix9ine released, I mean, what can you say about it? The shit is just one big old, I'm going to my same Formula 6ix9ine record. It sounds like everything else he ever made, which means it doesn't sound good. Like, means it sounds like pure ass. And to me, the fucking shit is just 6ix9ine.
It's mediocre. It's 6ix9ine.
Man, no. People use the word mediocre wrong.
What you mean?
Mediocre does not mean bad.
It means it's just regular.
Mediocre.
I'm not saying the song was bad.
It's
just 6ix9ine.
I'm saying it was bad. Then we got a difference of opinion. The shit was garbage.
I don't necessarily think it was garbage. It was just a common 6ix9ine song. He kind of got away from the yelling flow in it and started a new flow, I guess. The sounding like his regular self. To me, the common 6ix9ine song is garbage. So that's where we having a difference of opinion. However, the one thing I do like about the song is the lines about being a rat. I like that. He's admitting that he's a rat.
Not to admit, everybody saw that he was a rat, so he ain't have to admit it. I like the fact that he thumbed his nose at motherfuckers that's mad though, because to me, that shit is two things with that shit made me think of. The first thing it made me think of is these no snitching and rap motherfuckers have no power to do anything about anything. Mm-hmm. They just talking, and that shit ain't gonna change what nobody do or say about 6ix9ine. And the second thing is, if you motherfuckers is like that, y'all mad that he told, y'all niggas better make sure that when Bobby Shmurda come home, he the biggest fucking thing that ever happened to rap.
That's a fact.
Because Bobby Shmurda stood up like he like the codes say he's supposed to do. Bobby Shmurda is a gang member. Mm-hmm. Bobby Shmurda is a Crip. 6ix9ine was a Blood, but they were still both in that gang culture. Whether 6ix9ine was a real right blood or not, they was claiming him. They was using him as a mascot, so he associated with that blood imagery. Mm-hmm. That's what got him famous. Besides, I mean, he was even on that blood shit in the 1469 Pose joint because Trippie Redd is a Blood too.
Yeah.
So Bobby Shmurda went in there. He took a plea, but he didn't tell on nobody. All them other niggas who got 99 and 100 years, they had a chance to take a plea too. They just decided to fight it. Mm-hmm. See, Bobby Shmurda took a plea, let alone took more years than he would have got, so his mans could get less years.
Yes, they've got around the same time.
Mm-hmm. And he should be coming out sometimes in the next year or two.
Yeah, I think it's like December, if I'm not mistaken.
So, y'all better make sure he come home to a hero's fucking welcome. Y'all better make sure he come home to a motherfucking billion views on YouTube when he make a record. Mm-hmm. Because he did everything that y'all said he should do. And if y'all that's in the position to make him he was already huge before he went to jail.
Yeah, with Hot Nigga put him up there.
If y'all is in the position to make him even a bigger star than he was, because let's not make no bones about it. After this snitching shit, 6ix9ine is a bigger star than he was before he went to jail now.
Of course.
Now he the fucking snitch rapper, and he wearing that shit like a badge of honor. Just like Lil Nas X did. This is a fucking change in culture. Lil Nas X wore that gay rapper shit as a badge of honor.
Mm-hmm. And 6ix9ine wearing that snitching. But see, it's really going to determine what's going to happen to him if when that album drop, he go platinum. That's where I'm trying to see what's going to happen. Because I know he got an album coming out soon. I'm pretty sure he going to drop an album while he's still hot.
Bro, the album probably already done. How fucking long do it take to write that bullshit? He probably wrote all that shit in about 40 minutes.
Right. I wonder is he gonna have any features on it too? Like,
that's what I want to see. Who gonna be work with him? Tory Lanez already admitted that he would work with him.
Tory Lanez probably just want that money though.
Tory Lanez said he would work with him, and he missed him while he was in jail. He said that when he first, like halfway through him being locked up, around the trial time. He said that. So 6ix9ine gave a shout out to Drake and thanked him for something. I don't know what Drake did, but shit. Number one, that's the biggest artist in the world.
That's a fact.
That's just.
I'm pretty sure Drake would snitch too.
Drake I don't think Drake would. Drake wouldn't be in the position to have to snitch.
That's a fact.
Drake wouldn't. He
got so much. He got so much on
that
the line,
motherfucker got real killers around him that will go kill somebody for him.
Yeah.
He would never. If one of Drake people killed somebody, you would never know, or you would never be able to prove Drake had any fucking thing to do with it. That motherfucker. You saying
people just got him like that?
No, I'm thinking they niggas probably got some cold word set up to where if they just sitting around the house talking, and he say something to the effect of, "Oh, I saw so and so drinking a strawberry milkshake on Friday," that mean go find that nigga and cut his fucking head off. And the next thing you know, that nigga is washing up in one of the Great Lakes or something. That nigga is in Niagara Falls floating around, bro. And like that's what I think. I think that clique is that tight, son.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think that clique is that tight, son. Like that, I don't think you would ever be able to connect Drake to a murder, even if one of his folks did. And one of his folks probably wouldn't even do the murder. They probably got one of his folks was probably gonna do it.
Probably. Drake that nigga though, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure 6ix9ine gonna be able to get Drake up there, Tory Lanez, and I mean, for real, if you can get Drake and Tory Lanez, two separate songs, do you really need any other features?
Stop it with this Tory Lanez shit, please.
Tory Lanez is big right now, bro.
He big on Instagram.
Bro, Tory Lanez.
Stop it, man.
Be fire. But I don't know. I ain't really too fond of hearing the album either, though.
Oh, I'm not gonna listen to that shit. I'm admitting right now up front that I will never. I never listened to it. Did I listen to it? Didn't we review his last album?
Yeah, we reviewed.
I did. I listened to that shit for that. It was so forgettable. I forgot that I listened to it for the review. That shit was terrible, son. Like. But, you know, I mean, Tory Lanez ain't making shit hot. That shit, get out of here. Tory Lanez need to make his own shit hot first. Which he got the capability of doing. He just doesn't do it. Not in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I think Tory Lanez could do that shit. Like, I heard him rap some fly shit. But when he released these whack-ass singy song albums and these Drake knockoffs, man, fuck out of here, please. Thank you. Anyway. All right. But that being said, like you said, getting Tory Lanez on this album would be a definite plus.
Yeah.
Would be. Would he be able to get somebody like Travis Scott on it?
Probably not.
Travis Scott is also bigger than you. He might be the biggest artist in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Bro, anything Travis Scott drop, a flock of motherfuckers run to it. Kanye West is now a billionaire. He might be the biggest artist in the world. That's another artist bigger than you. Stop that biggest artist in the world shit. And that King of New York shit, I mean, bro, the King of New York is dead. He died in 1997. Mm-hmm. Bro. Can we just agree upon that? Or am I wrong?
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say you wrong. I believe that too. I mean, it's either that or you gotta call Jay-Z.
No, the King of New York died in 1997. The copy of him doesn't get to be the king, man. You're like, the copy of him could be a duke or some shit, but not the king. Jay-Z is the king of rap business.
Rap business?
Mm-hmm. But then again, is he even that? I mean, Kanye West is richer than him now. Maybe Kanye West is the king of rap business.
I don't know. I don't really know who the king of rap is, but I don't think it's 6ix9ine.
Yeah, I mean, the king of New York. I mean, the king of rap, shit, probably ain't even from New York at this point. King of rap is from California. Let's be for real about that.
The king of rap is from California.
The king of rap is from Compton. Am I wrong?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're right with that one though. Kendrick that nigga.
That's the king.
I don't know too many niggas who really doing it better than Kendrick. I'm just waiting for that album.
Yeah, but I mean, we talking on a whole different level when we talk about that. But the king of New York, bro, like, I want to see, when it comes to New York, bro, New York will always have a special. Number one, New York is where hip hop started at. That shit started in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? With the park jams and everything. And in my opinion, the best fucking people to ever do it are from New York. They from Staten Island and Jamaica, Queens. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, the best fucking rappers to ever do it are from there. Like, period. And I say that every time we have this type of conversation. So I'm the type of nigga that want to see New York really I don't want to, as good as some of the music might be, bro, I don't want to see New York copying Chicago.
With the drill scene?
Yeah, I don't want to see New York copying Texas, bro. I want to see New York be the fucking wave like they always were. Bro, when the South had to make a name for themselves, they didn't copy New York. They made up a whole sound, bro. Nobody wanted to hear a Southern rapper rap like a New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Outkast and Scarface and the Ghetto Boys and Luke and the 2 Live Crew and all that shit, they had to be different to get where they were, bro. So I don't expect New York to be doing music that other regions invented, bro. Like, I expect New York to be on the forefront of this shit with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to 6ix9ine claiming to be the king of New York, I mean, somebody gonna have to step up and dispute that, in my opinion. New York is the epicenter of hip hop. That's where the shit started. So somebody gotta, if people don't think that this man is representing the culture right because he came out, he snitched and he got off, and everybody who he was associated with, whether they deserved it or not, the rules in hip hop is no snitching. Everybody who he associated with is locked up because he pointed the finger at all of them. For real. That's the reason why they in there. That's the reason why they doing 15 and 20 and this many and that many years. So somebody got to step up and knock him off this throne he built for himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's still gonna maintain that glow for right now. To being that he just got out, broke the Instagram record. He gonna make his money, but I feel like he's eventually gonna die down. Once niggas realize you snitched, I guess, and that goes away, unless he do something different.
Do you think that he can go about shit without he can continue to be popular without all of these extracurricular activities connected to his name? Do you think the strength of music can make him continue the popularity? Because now he banned from all that social media shit. He can't do that. All the shit he was doing, he banned from doing that. Like all the running around trolling and shit. Because they going to put his ass in jail if he go to doing that.
As far as him being famous straight up off music, nah. He'll never be able to make because he don't make really good music. That's for starters.
Right.
So that's probably nothing. Like I said, he gonna ride this snitching till the wheels fall off. It got a few more months on it.
Mm-hmm.
He probably gonna get up there, keep saying it, say some outlandish stuff, drop the album. And it's probably gonna go platinum because everybody gonna see what he talking about. He probably gonna name most of the songs after things about snitching. He gonna put the rat face on everything. He gonna make his glory from that, and he gonna make what he can make, and then he gonna...
Shit, the fucking album might go platinum just off of the number of streams that this new song is getting.
Yeah.
Shit might be platinum when it comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I ain't even... The fascination that's surrounding this guy now is going to push his album to platinum status. I ain't even doubting that he going to have a platinum album. If he don't have one now, he going to have one after all this shit is over. But the next album that have to come out after this, what happens then?
No, it's probably going to be trash.
Like...
And that's an actual real life fact. It's probably not gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna be nothing circling it. And if it is good, if it even goes platinum, it's gonna go platinum off features.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go platinum probably off that Drake feature. It's probably gonna go platinum off whoever hot that done hopped on the song. So
Bro,
I don't think he can do it. He can't do it by himself.
Niggas should cakewalk their way to platinum albums these days when all you have to do is have people listen to it for free to get platinum albums. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. But I would not have Apple Music if Verizon didn't give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't say if you upgrade to this package, you get Apple Music for free. And I looked at that package and it was the same price as the package I already had. I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I did. Like, so if he don't go platinum, that's more of an indictment on him than being a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Because even back in the day, platinum singles meant somebody went to the store and bought the single a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Because for people who don't know that shit, they used to actually sell like a cassette or a CD with just that one song on it. And maybe like that song, the dirty version, the radio clean version, and a B-side that might not even make the album.
I got vinyl records like that.
Mm-hmm.
Vinyls where it's like Jay-Z, The City Is Mine, the actual song,
mm-hmm.
the instrumental,
mm-hmm.
and then it'll be like a bonus joint.
Yep.
Like he'll do something different, probably like you said, something that probably wouldn't make the album.
And for you to have a platinum single back before iTunes came out Because that's what it was. iTunes is what changed it, where the single could be just downloaded 1 million times and go platinum. Mm-hmm. And that was still 1 million individual downloads, right? People had to pay $1 for that shit every time. But back then, before iTunes came out, when people had to just go, people would have to go to the fucking store in the 90s and early 2000s and buy that damn single. And then when your album came out, people would go to the store and buy that fucking album 1 million or 2 or 10 million more times. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. After that shit, like, you gotta respect shit. Like, in 1991, right? The heavy metal group Metallica released the Black Album. You know, that album is still on the top 200.
Dang. And
the album has sold 17 million copies, bro. It still sell like 4,000 copies a week.
4,000 copies.
It's been on the fucking top 200 for over 500 weeks, bro. If it's not on there, it just recently got off. But it's one of the only 2 albums in history to stay on the top 200 for more than 550 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That album came out when motherfuckers was actually having to get up, go, and purchase that shit. They couldn't hear. You wasn't hearing those fucking. You had to watch MTV to hear that song. You wasn't hearing that shit on the radio. People off the strength of the name bought that album 17 million times. And that's just 17 million times in America. People off the strength of the name Michael Jackson bought Thriller 30 million times just in America, bro. Or people off the strength of the name Prince bought Purple Rain like 20 million times just in America, son.
I don't even think people gonna stream 6ix9ine music millions of times off his name. He just snitched. The nigga didn't do nothing real revolutionary.
Yeah.
He just snitched.
Well, the thing that he did this revolutionary is he snitched and then came back. He snitched and came back and bragged about it, son. Like, that's revolutionary because niggas, bro, the fucking word snitch is like a scarlet letter in the fucking hood community, man. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you can be a snitch and niggas will hunt your ass down for the rest of your life. At least back in the day they would. I don't know what they doing now because the fucking biggest snitch in the world is having 100 million views on YouTube, right?
100+ million at that.
Mm-hmm. But that shit, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I think this, right? After all this being said, the reason why I ain't going too hard on 6ix9ine, right? It's because I ain't even mad at what he did. You know why? Because if niggas is going to allow that shit to happen, then who am I to say something about it? Mm-hmm. Because I'm not one of the motherfuckers that's out here that's a gatekeeper for this shit. I ain't no gatekeeper for hip-hop. I'm just a nigga talking. You know what I'm saying? These gatekeepers didn't stop this shit from happening, bro. These niggas who, they didn't stop it. But they job to stop it, they didn't stop it.
I mean, I get what you're saying. You basically saying, like, if they allow that nigga to snitch, then why be mad at him?
Niggas will do what you allow them to do. Bro, if my cousin, brother, or anybody, if I'm here, sitting outside, right? Mm-hmm. And we in the yard. And a nigga walk up and smack him. And that nigga don't want to do nothing back. He want to just take the smack. Who am I to fight this battle?
Right.
Who am I? Because if you don't want to fight your fucking battle,
Why should I?
I ain't doing it. If these niggas done allowed this shit to happen, niggas will do what you let them do. He was able to snitch. Nobody did nothing to him. I ain't condoning somebody doing something to him now. I ain't condoning that because I don't got no reason to want to see him dead. The people who he told on and they families and shit got a reason to want to see him dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't got no reason to want to see him dead. He ain't do shit to me. I would have never fucking been in that predicament because fuck what you talking about. It's things I value more than money, and I wouldn't have had that little motherfucker running around with me, knowing that he ain't about that life. Knowing that they had to see this coming. If they ever got in trouble, even if he didn't fucking get none of the transgressions that happened to him, if none of that ever happened, he was gonna tell on they ass anyway.
Yeah.
Right? If they didn't kidnap him and whoop his ass and fuck his baby mama and all of that, if they would stand up niggas to him and loyal to him, like if they wasn't stealing his money, as soon as they got caught up, he was gonna tell on all they ass anyway. He was gonna snitch no matter what happened. Like, so I wouldn't have been in that fucking position. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have been. This is just all allegedly. If anything, right? If I ever done anything I shouldn't have been doing, bruh, I was alone when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause so to whoever wasn't involved, that situation that allegedly may or may not have happened doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if something have happened with me, or if something hasn't happened with me, I'm not gonna confirm it to nobody anyway. You will never be able to connect me to anything by word of fucking mouth because I wouldn't bring nobody with me to do no dirt.
That's a fact.
And them niggas
That's
let
like
a fucking little kid into the game. Go ahead.
I don't know. I just feel like them niggas ain't really giving them. They gave him a reason. They gave him every reason to snitch. They knew who he was. They knew who he was before all of that. So, I mean, I don't really care. He gonna make his money. He gonna do whatever, and then that nigga gonna be right back washed.
That nigga been washed since the first fucking song, bro. I'll say this to the end of my days. I don't care how nobody who liked it. People probably don't like it no more because of him snitching. But Gummo is one of the biggest pieces of shit I ever heard. That shit is garbage. It was never fucking good. It ain't good now. It wasn't good when it blew him over the top. This shit is trash. So that nigga was washed from the beginning. He was washed from that fucking verse on 1469 Poles because when he came on, the song went downhill. I was like, who is this fucking girl screaming? That's what I thought when I first saw the video, bro. Like, I was like, who is this gay chick screaming, bro? Like, that's what I thought. That was my first thought when I saw the video. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just wondering now what's next. Is he going?
This is what I think.
Right.
If he cultivate an actual fan base that's not just here for the antics to see what dumb shit he might do, then he'll continue to get paid and have big records. But to me, it don't seem like he got a fan base that's here for the music. It seems like he got a fan base that's here for everything except the music.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't even know. I mean, charities won't accept this money.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is he really gonna have anything really? I mean, you can't get nobody to back you. He can. I mean, other than the record label that got him, but they probably only holding on to him while he hot. So,
bruh, I just think that his musical success is a byproduct of everything else he does. Right? He ain't really an artist to me. He just a guy that's doing rap music amongst all the other bullshit he pulled. To me, his shit don't got no artistry to it, bro. It's just it's formulaic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, even shit that I don't like, I can admit got artistry to it, right? Like, I don't really like country music, but they actually putting the effort into making what they make, bro. It don't seem like 6ix9ine putting much of an effort into doing anything besides, exploiting whatever bullshit he gets himself into for popularity, right? But, to me, as always, his fucking song is in a long lineup of shitty songs that he's released, bro. This is no different. No different to me.
I don't know. I don't really give a fuck about that nigga 6ix9ine. I personally, if he stopped rapping and never released another song, I probably wouldn't care.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you the fucking truth. I forgot about this nigga. I forgot the fuck about him, bruh. After the whole trial and shit was over, I forgot about his ass. I stopped keeping up with DJ Academic's posts. The only reason I would know about 6ix9ine is because Academics used to post about him all the time. But I stopped keeping up with those videos. I don't watch his videos on YouTube no more because them shits got dry as fuck, to tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't, bruh. Academics used to keep me updated on 6ix9ine, and once I stopped watching that, I forgot about that nigga, bruh. I wasn't ever captivated by his whole. I wasn't ever captivated by the shit he was doing, musically or otherwise. The shit was not interesting to me. Like, but look, apparently I was in the minority. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck about 6ix9ine. You trying to get into some independent artists?
We can do that.
Alright. First, we got
some ASMR for you people.
Yeah. Weird motherfuckers who like shit like this.
Hold on. We're going into an ASMR segment of the Recovery Room podcast. The next thing you're going to hear is a crinkling Reese's paper. One more time.
We got Tsunami Dave with Lil Bucky. Just a little something for your earlobes.
Something for your earlobes. Turn that shit up.
First I eat the Haitian with a lady. Fuck the respect because a young nigga I hit 30. Never read the KFC, all this chicken in the bucket. I just bought a shotgun, now they calling me Lil Bucky. I just see the BO when they go count on my buckets. I just like to bring a brick through the ass and enough for me. Profile with me, niggas, cause ain't no time to scuff me. Yeah, I'm in my bag, nice and trust, I need them roughest. I got a bitch, straight from Tiny, Hessy, Florida. What we doing?
Run it back. Give me some more volume. Volume, please.
First I eat the Haitian with a lady. Fuck the all respect because a young nigga I hit 30. Never read the KFC, all this chicken in the bucket. I just bought a shotgun, now they calling me Lil Bucky. I just see the BO when they go count on my ducats. I just like to bring a brick through the ass and enough for me. Profile with me, nigga, cause ain't no time to scuff me. Boy, I'm in my bag, flexing tricks, I need no ruffles. I got a bitch, stressing Tallahassee, Florida. We be on flex, I tell her nigga I'm her cousin. These me like cowboy, you dissing me, I'm a cowboy. I'm too hard, I get around, boy. Put what it's out, count price up, make me smile, boy. I know we don't play with them, that's why I don't come around, boy. I'm a pop-up action, yeah, the put them like a plumber, bitch. I'm a stunner, bitch. Since a young nigga, I've been doing shit for real. Don't make me come into your house and tell them you ain't on the level. Listen, other than the stuff I tell them pussy niggas feeling. We got pistols on public, we got license, we gon' tell them catch a body, we get up, we got money, fucking lights, man. Yeah, nigga.
That shit fire. You said that was a freestyle?
Freestyle.
Nigga, God, that fucking beat right there, bro. I can listen to that beat and that flow like 50 times in a row and not get tired of it. What did you say about that beat earlier, bro?
That shit is like some old school big timers type joint, like
a good Manny Fresh, a good Manny Fresh joint. Oh my God, son, like. Nigga, that fucking bass line. Let me hear that bass line one more time. Give me that shit once more. Just a little bit. Just the beginning. Give me some volume.
First I eat a Haitian with a lady. I respect it cause I'm younger, I hit thuggin', yeah. Never read the Kiah, see all this chicken in the bucket, yeah. I just bought a shotgun, now they callin' me Lil Bucky. I just see the B.O. when they go come on my buckets. I just let it bring with the ass and it's enough for me.
That's Tsunami Dave for you, bro.
This man right here is like, what's that shit on Def Jam Fight for New York? You know, you got all the sliders and shit. All the fucking sliders on the game, bro. You get once you go do, you got the string slider. You got
charisma?
this slider, yeah. Then you, when the nigga with all the chains and shit, got that charisma slider all the way up, bro. Like Ghostface, you can get your blazing with like 2 moves because that nigga charisma slider is all the way in the green, bro. This is what Dave got, bro.
That Tsunami Dave is that fire. Like
he got that charisma slider all the way up.
All the way up.
He get one of those kickboxing combos and he ready to do the blazing moves in Def Jam Fight for New York. The charisma slider is at the top, man. We doing the other Tsunami Dave and Kirk song too. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got that one pulled up. So next, we got Benji's Too Dirty.
Yeah.
And Tsunami Dave with Issues.
Hey yo, Pluto, you going brazy?
I just took a nigga home, I got a stolen boy. I fucked him once, got that little hoe mesmerized. Nigga, I fucked his daughter. He ready to die about this bitch. Got Lil Bucky, he going to court, he ready to testify. Sure, he being me, bought it, so he ready to die about this bitch. If you a pussy, you can't eat, you gon' starve about this bitch. Bitch, I miss you, but I can't love you right now. Cause I got issues, I don't want his nose right now. With a tissue, shit get weak. My nigga wanna drill the ops, sell they body parts. I take a fucking off this earth, make it family scarf. My cousin is saying he's able to drink, I call him Lil Motor. What's the issue? No, I'm not this nigga, what's the issue? I'm a trick for all the fuck niggas, I'ma fix you. You think I'm finna kiss you? I just walked up in this bitch with a pistol. I got my handyman, bitch, I got a big tool. Drop that helicopter, it go
I don't think they understand how much I done listened to this song.
It sound like cuz it's rapping over a late 90s R&B song.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a Usher beat. On some, I just want to take it nice and slow.
I miss you, but I can't love you right now. I got issues, I want his nose right now. With a tissue, you. I don't need no fucking hook, I'm gonna go in with this shit. I'ma call this 47, cause you know I'm with this shit. Down, hold on, send the block like a sinner. I'ma get down, I'ma make you a play. Make a wrong move in my costume, this game. Don't speak on the street, cause you know you ain't great. You play Lil Bucky, you might get popped. I'ma stay in some heat, cause I drop it a bag. I do what I want, these niggas is mad. Change the label, I be with the mob. I'ma stay on my dick like a corn on the cob. Don't come to the look, cause my hitters be robbed. I know shit hoes, so I'm checking the mileage. Punch code in the site, now I call it the Chico. Plus with the guns, what you want, you a Rico. Dick bitch lost and I'm calling it Nemo. Hit on the bacon, I'm calling that bingo. Running this house, we don't care if you home. Every nigga with me gon' tell them a chrome. This not the 80s, we're rockin' and rollin'. Yeah. I just took a nigga hoe, I got a stolen board. I fucked him once. Got that little hoe, messing with Rose. Nigga, I fucked this daughter. He ready to die about this bitch. I look at him going to court, he ready to testify. He DM me about this, so he ready to die about this bitch.
That, bro, I don't know if I ever been so sure about a song. That song is like star quality right there, like star quality. Like
shit is great. Well,
that's like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's straight up.
It's there, nigga. It is top notch quality music.
How we gonna do what we gonna do later?
Bro, that is quality music, bro. Quality music.
That shit is.
I can't even begin to.
Bro, it's just the whole from the beginning of that shit, the whole mood and vibe that it set up puts you. It makes you ready to be able to hear what's coming next, and then they deliver on it with the song, bro.
Right.
That's what I like about it. Like,
I was drawn in by the beat.
Too much of that stereotypical trap beat shit happening, and for them to go the other way on it, I'm already respecting that. Like, I'm already respecting that for them to go the other way with it and take a older late 90s, early 2000s R&B sound and make a rap song out of it. They ain't the first to do it, but shit, you don't have to be the first to do something to do it well.
Right.
Fuck all that. I enjoyed the song immensely, bro.
That shit is star quality.
Hell yeah.
Next, I got motherfucking my Lil Motor. Okay. This is like one of my new favorite young artists right now. He out of Winston-Salem.
Right.
He's getting the following now.
Hey,
but he's still in that independent artist realm.
Give us
so we got Break My Stride.
Hell yeah,
Lil Motor bonus track.
Right.
Shoot, bitch, nigga. You fuck with Lil Motor, you get your issue. That nigga hella skinny, but he nasty with the pistol. I fucked the ratchet bitch, I did a nasty, then you kissed her. I found the plug and I cut out the monkey in the middle. You need to pipe it down so you won't end up like your nigga. Bitch, the way we smoking, I should be rapping over Thriller. He wanna test that water through that nigga down the river. You capping in your rap, you ain't no motherfucking killer. You a bitch, nigga, and I can't wait to run out on you with that stick, nigga. And I was fucking with you, but you made that list, nigga. Shit crazy, I don't even care about my bitch, nigga. So I'ma find a new hoe and teach her tricks, nigga. Man, 21, I sent a blitz. Find out where you live and drop a bomb on that bitch. Fuck, nigga, you fucking with a nigga that's gonna show you. Tell him drop the addy, bitch, I got the smoke mo. Nigga should've listened to that shit I told him. Niggas all the motor was global, but now these bitches say I'm global. I've been in the field, I got the top on my shoulder. 2 to 3 bullets, them bitches bigger than a bow. Nigga ask about
if you got the nuts to rap over the damn Ghostbusters theme. This ain't the Ghostbusters theme, but it sounds like
or something that could have been an Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, like if you got to rap over a beat like this and let alone rip it,
bruh, I ain't even gonna front on you, cuz when you played this shit for me the first time, as soon as I heard the beat come on, I was 100% engaged. Nigga, if it would have been some regular same old shit, I would have been like, all right. Okay, and then when he started rapping, I would have been like, all right, there go the lyrics. Then now we getting so nah, it didn't even take till the rap started with this shit, bro. As soon as the beat came on, I was interested immediately, bro. I was like, oh, like you just said, oh, this nigga got nuts. He done fished around in the fucking in the damn Thundercat soundtrack and found the fucking
just was out,
beat, bro.
It's out there, like, yo, put that up there. I got something for this too.
He-Man,
I got something for this too.
That nigga was like, fuck it, bro. You throw whatever on, I'ma rip whatever, cuz like. Bro, this shit is so good.
Nigga, so I'm about to
know I'ma do the tricks, nigga. Mad 21 to the blitz. Find a way you ready to drop a bomb on that bitch. Fuck, nigga, you fucking with a nigga that's gonna show you. Tell him drop the addy, bitch. I got the smoke mode. Nigga, should've listened to the shit I told you.
Bro, quality music. Quality music. Lil Motor, Break My Stride.
This shit is heat.
On this track on the Apple Music soundtrack.
Apple Music
Not to mention
soundtrack?
Motor for President is fire. Go
you
get
said
that.
Apple Music soundtrack?
Yeah, he dropped it on Apple Music. That's the one with the bonus track. It's on Apple Music. That's where the bonus track is at. The bonus track ain't on SoundCloud. It's on Apple Music. Next.
Excuse me. I had a cough.
Pulling it up.
Man, I got a cough.
Kiah.
If you don't want to get a cough like me, please listen to this public service announcement that we're about to play.
Kiah with Miss Rona.
Let me tell you, nobody's scared of you. What's your head? What's your head? What's your head? Ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. What's your head? What's your head? What's your head? Ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of you. For 20 seconds, to my left, to my right.
Turn me some volume down real quick. Let me just say, okay? On some serious shit, right? My aunt just got diagnosed with this shit. She just recovered from this shit, right? So, luckily, because she mad old. She like 80, already with dementia inside of one of those nursing homes. That's what she called it. Turn it down some. If she, that shit, like, maybe you might think this shit is fake, right? Until something happened to you where somebody in your family get it. Then two other people I know, two of their family members got it. The one person I know, one of her cousins got it, and all of they fucking family got it after that. She's a nurse. She came home. Her sister, mother, and father all caught that shit. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's doing something to bring awareness to this shit, to make people know this shit ain't no fucking joke, I can appreciate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a great gesture to show the seriousness of the coronavirus, and while also giving a message to wash your hands.
You know what else? I'm glad that fucking, I don't know, maybe I'm a cynical person, right? I haven't listened to like none of the coronavirus freestyles because I thought they was all clout based, so I didn't listen to them. So I'm glad that people ain't. Maybe I need to go back and listen to them because this ain't no publicity stunt. So maybe those wasn't publicity stunts. You know what I'm saying? Because I was thinking people was going to start using the coronavirus just to get popularity. Which some people did. Those fucking idiots on TikTok that was going around licking toilets. Yeah, and then they popped up with the virus just like they deserved. Fuck them. But in all seriousness, my nigga, don't take this shit as a joke. I'm out here wearing a mask looking like fucking Bane, nigga. Looking like I'm about to try to blow up a football stadium.
I also wear a mask.
You know what I'm saying? Washing my nigga. I'm up in the kitchen a minute ago before we started the podcast. What was I doing?
Washing your hands.
Washing the fucking potato chip bag off with the fucking.
Wash the bag off.
I'm watching that shit off with dish detergent, son. Like this shit ain't no joke, man. My aunt just recovered from it. Thank God. She's old, and she could have easily been dead from this shit. So that's all I got to say about that.
And that was Miss Rona.
Yeah,
Kiah.
Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your hands.
Man, you motherfuckers didn't used to wash your hands when you was running around scratching your ass. But now wash your hands. That's the shit that killed me about this shit. Like, nothing against her song, right? Mm-hmm. But these motherfuckers that's out here, I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about these people that's out here just all of a sudden cleanliness is next to godliness type motherfuckers that used to be the filthy stink breath fucking sharing the bottle, sharing the blunt ass niggas that's walking around smelling like shit, looking like shit, probably feeling like shit. And now all of a sudden, nigga, you should have been washing your hands before the pandemic. Nigga, you should have been wiping your ass before the pandemic. Nigga, please. Shit, I would have. Nigga, I used to carry around a bottle of alcohol because I used to be scared that one of you motherfuckers that done shook my hand and gave me all type of toxins and shit. I'm up here squirting rubbing alcohol on my hands, the 90% shit that can burn your skin off. You know what I'm saying? Like, now niggas, this shit done came out and niggas done cleared out my rubbing alcohol aisle in Walmart. Bastards. You got anything else to say?
Wash your hands.
How long we been recording?
Hour and 5 minutes.
It's
a good show.
It's over.
Wash your hands. We out.